Hi everybody, Jenny Guthrie at Glow Medical Aesthetics. We're talking about prepping for your filler appointment. We know you're so excited, you've planned ahead, you have your recovery planned. The last thing we want is a big fat letdown and you come in and we say, sorry, we can't do your procedures because you didn't read your pretext. So let's talk about some of the things that we need to avoid prior to coming in and receiving your filler, which yes, is a medical procedure and needs to be respected as such. So number one, we don't want you to have any dental work for 4 weeks before or 4 weeks after your filler procedure, and this includes dental cleanings. That is a dental procedure that we want you to avoid. So cavities being filled, root canals, dental cleanings, those things, 4 weeks before, 4 weeks after your filler procedure. Number two, vaccines, any kind of flu shot, booster shot, any kind of vaccination of any kind, we want to be 4 weeks before filler procedure, 4 weeks after filler procedure. So if you're traveling and you need to be getting vaccinated for that, please plan ahead accordingly. Thirdly, we want to avoid antibiotics. So if you've had an infection, even if it's in your big toe, if you have an infection anywhere in your body that requires antibiotics, we want you to be off the antibiotics. That means you take the full course of the antibiotics, you are recovered, and then 4 weeks after the last antibiotic pill is taken, then you can come in and receive your filler. And then finally, we want to be mindful of any kind of illness, any kind of an infection. If you had a fever with it or a significant viral infection, we want you to be fully recovered from that for 4 weeks prior to coming in and receiving your filler. These are really important. Also, when you come in for this procedure, you will have to wash your face. We're going to put a headband on. Yes, we are going to mess your hair up. Okay, so plan ahead for that, please. Headband will be on during procedure. We are going to wash your face before, and we are going to take your medical photography or pictures that we use for before and afters. This is part of your medical record. It is part of your chart. It is standard of care, and yes, we're going to take them. So please plan ahead for that. Filler is a fun, fabulous way to enhance your aesthetic, to slow the ravages of time that happen to our faces and have you looking and feeling your best. But we want you to come into these procedures and be ready and prepared for them so that we don't have tears in the chair of sadness because we can't do your procedure. We want tears of joy after you have your procedure because you're loving how you look. We're talking about what to expect when you come in to receive filler. So for those of you who haven't had filler before, it can be really nerve-wracking. You really don't know what to expect, and there's this whole fear of the unknown. So we're wanting to remove a little bit of that mystery for you and let you know what to plan for. So when you come in, there is paperwork that you will have to do. We will send you a link that you can complete all the paperwork and proper consent forms ahead of time prior to coming in, and we actually prefer that. If you don't have the time or the ability to do that, you're welcome to do it the day of your appointment. All that we ask is that you come in just a hair early so then you can get those forms completed and not be rushed during your procedure or cause us to run behind, which we have enough problems with on our own. So let's not contribute to that, please and thank you. So then you will be asked to wash your face. Even if you come in with a clean face, we're going to have you wash your face again. A lot of patients are like, well, I didn't even put anything on my face this morning. Have you touched your face at all? You know, and you think about all the things that we touch, our cell phones, steering wheels, doorknobs, light switches, all of these things that do have bacteria, and if we even touch our face once, then that can contaminate the field. It is better to prevent a problem than to treat a problem. So even if your face is completely clean and bare, we're going to have you wash it again when you come in. We're also going to put a headband on that's going to mess up your hair, so just be planning for that. If you need to wear it back, if you want to wear your own headband and we'll just put ours on top of it, you want to wear a hat on the way out, that's completely fine. But wearing the headband is important because there's bacteria around the hair. We're wanting to be as clean as possible. We're also going to be doing medical photography, and we need your hair back so that we can get really clean pictures and not be distracted by your fabulous locks in the picture. So then we'll bring you into the treatment room after your medical photography. We're going to clean your face yet again. If you can't tell, I'm really big on cleaning. So we're going to clean your face again. Your provider will then also do a consultation about your goals, recommendations of things that need to be done, and what we think is going to give you the best result that you're seeking. And we will do that if you haven't already had a consultation. If you've had a consultation prior to this, then we will just get you in that chair. We will go through some of our medical questions, and then we'll be ready to go for your filler procedure. We'll also take, again, medical photography on the way out. When you're all done, we will send you out with post-care instructions as well, that you can just plan for how to take care of it. One thing I will say in this video is no makeup for 24 hours after your filler procedure. I can't tell you how many times I've had patients come in and like, I'm going to dinner with my friends tonight after we do full face correction. I'm like, well, girl, I hope you're not planning on wearing any makeup. Go somewhere with dim lights. And so if you want to go out and have dinner with your friends, you absolutely can do that, but just no makeup, please, because there's a risk of bacteria and getting particles and things down in around the filler that can cause all sorts of problems, even months down the road, that we just don't want. So that's your filler journey. That's what you can expect when coming in and receiving facial correction and balancing here at Glow Medical Aesthetics.